Hello everybody, welcome back to more Octopath Traveler. Last time we played, we made it down here into the Eld Ruins to finally follow up on who is the mastermind behind this giant conspiracy involving the tome known as From the Far Reaches of Hell. And given the fact that they somehow managed to embroil the headmaster in this nonsense, I'm quite curious. Now, to be fair, I've died to this boss twice, so you will probably see some of that at some point. Needless to say, I know what this boss's gimmick is, and we're going to get into that, actually, before I do this boss fight. Very important thing, have a hunter on your team of some variety, and make sure they know nothing less than leg hold. They need to have leg hold. Leg hold is required. This fight is a bitch without it. That's because this boss is already going to be taking upwards of 2 turns per round. So not having it, and since this boss's turn order can be kind of fucking random sometimes, you might land in a situation to where both of his turns end up at the end of your round, and then he'll have 2 more turns at the very start of the next round, meaning he has 4 turns consecutively. You do not want that. That is a bad thing. Do not let him do that. Whatever you do, do not let this happen. It will fail miserably. Jesus, I've died like twice to this nonsense. Also, try to give everybody some kind of a regen ability. So whether it be Second Wind, Vim and Vigor, Second Wind and Vim and Vigor. I even gave it to Therian. So everybody's going to be recovering something every single turn, and that's important. You want everybody to be recovering something every single turn, because every turn that they're not recovering something, you're losing out. And you don't want to lose out over something really stupid if you can help it. I'll boost your speed. Alright, let's go. Oh, I can never get up these. I could never get there without running into something. And I just unequipped everybody. Oh, thank God. I'm about to say, I just unequipped everybody's dodging counter abilities for this nonsense. So let's get this party started.
Professor, you truly are every bit as brilliant as old Yvonne said.
I did not come here for false flattery.
Oh, but I was being quite sincere. A shame the purport eludes your grasp.
To think you were the one pulling the strings. The headmaster was merely your puppet all along.
Very astute. Yes, it was I who maneuvered to install him in that position in the first place. To my dismay, he had a willful streak that got in the way.
One might say the fault lies in the person who chose him for the task.
One might say that, yes. Now, let us proceed to the matter at hand. Your search for the original copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell has miraculously led you to me. In finding me, you have displayed some measure of knowledge and acumen. More than that, you have shown a pure and unrelenting passion for seeking out the truth. I hold that particular quality in the highest regard. What say you, Cyrus? Will you join me in my research?
Ridiculous. If that is a jape, it is a poor one.
A jape? What a curious reaction from a scholar like yourself. The wall paintings in this place, did they not pique your interest? Did your heart not race when you saw the countless lost tomes in my study?
To say I was not intrigued would be a lie.
Of course you were. Yes, any true scholar would feel the same. I must unravel these mysteries. I must have the answers. Your mind, no, your very soul burns with an all-consuming desire to know. That is what separates you from the rest, Cyrus. We are true seekers of knowledge, you and I. Together, we can unlock all the secrets behind our world.
I'll pass.
How can you refuse? You covet the mysteries of the universe. You yearn to know the truth. Surely you can stand shoulder to shoulder with me.
That's it exactly.
What? What is it?
Surely you. I take issue with your solicitation. You don't care who you use in your schemes.
Don't be ridiculous. He was devoid of the passion you have. He was nothing but a pawn to the end, incapable of envisioning an ultimate goal.
On what grounds do you base that assumption? Can a man not grow his mind? If you found him wanting, why did you not teach him?
Teach him?
Take him on as your pupil. Impart your vast knowledge, that he might one day be your peer.
Preposterous. You speak the impossible. Mediocrity is as mediocrity does. Knowledgeable as he was, his own actions prevented him from ever approaching genius. A genius such as yourself must understand this.
There's where you and I differ. I haven't given up on mediocrity. As scholars, we learn from the past to better understand the present and pass our knowledge on to the future. What do you mean to do with the knowledge you amass? Carry them to your grave, content they are inscrutable to all who do not possess your genius? You would call them simpletons, fools, feeble minds. I say it is you who lacks the ability to teach and inspire. A true scholar does not look down on others for what they do or do not know. Those who know impart knowledge to those who do not. If something is wrong, those who know the answer correct it. The process repeats, bringing us closer and closer to enlightenment. I teach my students with the expectation that one day they will surpass me. I long for the day when I will have the chance to learn from them.
Enough! I've given you plenty of opportunities to make a move. Any move. But clearly we are going nowhere fast. If you would rather die without discovering the truth, so be it. I have already synthesized a perfect blood crystal, precisely as detailed in the original tome. With it, I will cast off the shackles of humanity. A human can only learn so much in its short lifetime. I will gain the time, the power, to understand everything. You may be a fool, but to show no hard feelings, you can participate in an empirical analysis of my newfound power.
If believing in the future makes one a fool, then call me a proud fool. But know this. When I emerge victorious, I will unravel the secrets of that tome and arrive at my own answer. Let this be a lesson to you. The future of mankind is bright.
Oh dear. Alright. Might as well. I've done this before, so... So this boss's gimmick, if you will, is that she starts out with an absurd amount of shield that you have to break through. And as you continually break her, you'll actually wear her down to a more reasonable level. Surprisingly, she's actually weak against everything but staves. Staves do not work. Basically all the physical weapons do. So knowing that, we're just going to take advantage of it. Because at this point, I don't care about doing damage. I just want to wear her down. And this is really the part of the fight I hate the most. So to make this a little easier on ourselves, we're actually going to use Shackle Foe. Because this boss is actually kind of a nightmare. He does a lot. She does a lot of freaking damage. And I'm not up for this shit today. Now, you might say, well, that's a lot of damage. That's actually minimal. That's actually a much more reasonable hit than what she usually does to you. So, if you look next round, I don't have to do this. In fact, it wouldn't even be necessary, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm just not going to blow BP to do it, honestly. There we go. Now she's gonna get 2 turns.
I'll do my best.
Like I said, it sucks, but this is probably the least painful way to deal with her because right now she's not entirely unmanageable. So next round we're gonna go with this. And we're just going to wear her down the best that we can. The point is, we got to get her out of this particular phase and into another phase. Her next phase is actually just as annoying, just because it takes so long to get her out of it. But once you get these first 2 phases done, she's actually pretty much a cakewalk. She's nothing to really fear. Sweet Jiminy Christmas. I can't believe she did not somehow manage to end my life. Actually, I really do need Obrick. Like, he is really important to, like, everything I need to do at this point in the game, so I really can't afford to have you not, like, with us right now. I really want to attack, but I also want him. I also don't want this guy to get extra. We're gonna go leg hold. And this is what you kind of got to do, especially later on in the fight when this guy becomes a real nightmare, because you really can't afford for him to get turns. Every turn he takes, every turn she takes is 1 turn of her being able to do some fucked up shit to you. Somehow, she doesn't manage to kill Cyrus despite everything. You're not incredibly important, so I'm actually going to let you do the revival thing to get Cyrus on his feet. I mean, she's down to 12. So, justifiably, I'm not too concerned. Yeah. Okay. Everyone else is in pretty good shape, actually, so I'm just gonna go for this. There you go. Get up. Not cool, dude. Alright, that's manageable. I can manage that. I can absolutely... Ooh, he's at... I can break him. I can break her. She can be broken. I can absolutely break her. There we go. Okay. Now that she is broken, we're gonna set up for some cheese, because I'm ready for some damn cheese in my life. We'll go large. I got 5. You. Because right now she's exposed to physical damage. So I might as well just take full advantage of it at this point. There's no reason not to. Brand's Thunder. Suck it.
Let's try this.
There we go. Shackle Foe. I really don't want to take damage, but at the same time I also really want to do some decent damage to her next turn, so we're gonna actually take this. That's 6 turns. So you might be wondering why I didn't leg hold trap this round. That's because when she is broken, I can't leg hold her out of her next round, because she's automatically going to get those 2 turns since she basically went an entire round without being able to do anything. So that's reasonable. That's a fair point. There we go. Okay, her turn. So now she's gonna cut down just how many things I gotta do down to 15. But now she's magically adept, which makes her a really large pain in the ass. But due to what we're gonna do this round, I'm kind of gonna take advantage of this because I have no reason not to, and it kind of makes sense I should do this. So we're actually gonna just blow 2, and we're blow 1, and we're just gonna go leg hold. So now for 4 rounds, she's going to be unable to deal with us as far as like getting first round and bullshit on me, because that's like her big deal, is getting first round. She doesn't seem to... I don't think she's weak against wind. I know she's not weak against shadow. Surprise, surprise. Never would have imagined that. So I'm not going to go for like another leg hold. I've already done that. So we're just going to use you, and we're going to go for Thunderbird. Let's let everybody hit those weaknesses.
Out of my way.
I'll have Ophelia do what she always does, which is heal the whole group.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
There we go. As always, I'm going to have Cyrus do what he always does. I'm not worried about damage. We're dealing damage to her no matter what. I'm just not super worried about it. Hellfire, and then she's probably going to go for a normal attack. Okay. Good. It hurt, but it didn't hurt me that badly, so I'm kind of okay with it. Again, I can't do much to her because magic and all, so... You know what? I got this. Eat a light stone. At least I did some good damage for a change. That's all I really care about. Do I have anything else I can use on him? Ice.
Take this.
Alright, we got him down. We got her down to 3, so this is actually going way better than I thought it would. So we're gonna go heal more, get people back up. Bada bing, bada boom. Is she gonna... Oh, damn it. Okay. Damn it. I'm kind of upset she did that. Son of a... Well, I'm gonna have him knocked down. I'm gonna have her taken down this turn. Broken, at least. So I'll just do that. Screw it. Get on your feet. Yeah. Alright. So, fire. And, Obrick can handle it from here. Thank you. Okay, so right now she's still weakened, so that kind of puts me in a great spot because this means I can set up again. Obrick is actually fine. Yeah, sure, why not? Veteran soldier while she's weakened. Fuck it. Nice.
What is the logical course of action?
Logically, it would be this.
How about this?
Thank you. And while she's still weakened, might as well, boys and girls. You know the drill. Let's get this damage in while we can.
Well then,
Yeah, I just want to top us off. There we go. Alright, so this is her final shift. So now she's going to shift into... Yeah. She's going to shift into her final weakness form. And this is actually the easier part of the fight, actually. Surprise, surprise. This is where the fight actually doesn't get so difficult. Because now we can start just going in. She's already in red, guys. We've already done the majority of damage to her. We are out of the woodwork now. There's no need for us to panic. We've accomplished what we want to accomplish at this point. Yeah, so we're gonna leg hold her because right now it's looking like she's gonna have 3 turns and I don't want none of that shit in my life. Thank you.
my turn now.
Yikes, she gets 3 turns. Jesus Christ. I mean, I could probably break her before then. That shouldn't be... You know what? Fuck it.
Oh, sacred light.
Yeah, right. I'm not scared. I've already beaten you once before, chick. I could do it again. Yeah. Son of a bitch. I used the wrong item. Okay. That's depressing. I should still be able to finish it, actually. Two left. And lightning blast. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can do it.
Have this.
Hey, buddy, guess what?
I wreak havoc upon thee! What is the logical course of action? How about this?
Hey, guess what, dude? You catching 2? Nice. That was good. That felt good. That felt legitimately really good to just blitz the shit out of her. I can't believe I lost to this chick like 3 times. That's actually really disappointing once you know how they work.
There's so much more I must learn.
If nothing else, your devotion to the pursuit of knowledge is admirable. Unfortunately for you, you will not live to pass that on.
Oh,
From the far reaches of hell. At last, I have the original. How many lives have been lost to this dark knowledge in these pages? But no, knowledge itself cannot be good or evil, only the hearts of those who would use it. I will use all the resources at my disposal to decipher this work for myself. And I will find the answer I seek, an answer of my very own. Perhaps one of the tomes in the study I passed through might aid me in deciphering these glyphs. Yes, I should return. Surprisingly enough, this chapter does not just end with me with the chapter just being over like many chapters have. I actually have some busy work the game wants me to commit to. So yeah, that boss actually was not easy. At least the first few times I tried her. I don't know why I did so much better this time. I wouldn't doubt it was just because I feel like once you know roughly how a boss operates and like what their gimmick is, this game is not that difficult. Not to say that there aren't tough challenges, I'm just saying that people who are used to problem solving or just looking at patterns typically probably won't have much trouble, right? You might die once or twice, but you're not going to have that many instances of being like, oh god, this boss is just destroying me. Alright. At long last, I can begin to study the tomes in earnest. High Hunbergian Dictionary. Nice. So what is this one? Let's see now. In the pages of this tome, the secrets banished by the gods are likened to a golden fruit, and an ominously worded warning is issued to any who would covet this forbidden power. Forbidden gold. Most intriguing. Let's see now. An ancient tome detailing how the 12 gods sealed away an unholy power beyond the edge of the world. Trial of the 12, Volume 7. Most intriguing. It would appear the 12 gods sealed off a power at the edges of the world. Huh. So, that makes 3. So now we gotta go retrieve from the far reaches of hell. Not sure why he didn't pick it up when we had the chance. We were standing right the fuck next to it. But hey, I don't judge. You do you, Cyrus. Let's see now. A tome wherein is writ, in horrifying detail, a forbidden ritual to bring back the unholy power sealed away beyond the edge of this world, from the far reaches of hell. Most intriguing. Yes, I see. I do believe I have the knowledge to decipher the mural. So now they're going to have us walk back to decipher that mural. Thankfully, I've already equipped everybody with the proper skills to make sure I can just get back there without dealing with anybody.
the battle is truly joined.
Surprisingly enough, I have found myself keeping Ophelia in my team. She just seems to be one of the better healers. But I also think this also kind of boils down to like what person you want, because like obviously someone like Obrick isn't going to be as effective as say like Cyrus or surprisingly enough, Primrose is really good as a caster. I mean, it shouldn't surprise me given that's kind of what her gimmick is. She's a caster, but still very surprising in that regard. Now let's see here. Okay. Death, doom, destruction, death, doom, Jesus Christ, okay. The mural's meaning. Most intriguing.
Now then,
Now, let me think through all I've learned. What did the 12 gods do? Well, as far as I can tell, they sealed power away beyond the edge of the world. What forbidden power did the gods seal away? Well, if I recall correctly, it's the power of life and death.
But of course.
Indeed, the power of life and death. That is the forbidden secret held within these pages. The Trial of 12 tells the tale of how the 12 gods sealed this power away. The author of the Forbidden Gold compares this power to a golden fruit. Like a golden fruit, it calls out to tempt the human heart. Into the pages of From the Far Reaches of Hell was this power sealed. These glyphs, yes, I do believe I can decipher them now. Gonna be honest with you. Not seeing it different from what we saw earlier here, buddy. I think we can safely assume this is a warning of sorts. A warning of the calamity that awaits us if the gate is open and the forbidden is unleashed.
But of course.
Yes, the mural was left behind as a warning. I am sure of it.
Indeed.
Knowledge in and of itself is not inherently good or evil. It can, however, serve either purpose. All depends on the heart of who would use it. I choose to believe that whoever created this mural so many years ago believed in the same. For the sake of our future, be not tempted by the darkness.
Indeed.
Yes, these dark secrets must never be allowed to be put into practice. The mere existence of this tome is a threat. Shall I destroy it and banish its baleful knowledge for all eternity?
Not exactly.
No, destroying the tome will not banish the darkness that exists in the heart of man. As long as that darkness exists, people will find a way to work evil. I must preserve this knowledge that we might put it for use for good, not evil.
Thusly.
And yet, there is much more I must learn. I must decipher in full the contents of this tome and the murals in this place, and pass them on to those who would follow us. That one day, should we be threatened by forces from the far reaches of hell,
Yes.
our descendants will possess the knowledge needed to protect this realm. First, I must return to Atlas Dam and file a report on what I've seen here. Then I must begin my analysis of the material I have collected. Yes, I'll be burning the midnight oil night after night, no doubt. I can scarcely wait.
Professor!
Over here, Therese.
That stack of books seems to get bigger every time I see you.
And I'll need twice again as many to have any hope of translating this ancient tome.
Twice as many?
Fascinating, is it not? A traditional fairy tale from a certain region mentioned a gate of sorts. And I could not help but notice a parallel to the mural I found.
I see. Hence, these books on local folklore?
Just so. considering your subject from all possible angles is a fundamental principle of scholarly research. But I forget myself. Might I surmise that you've come here to inform me that it's time for class?
Yes. You're late, Professor.
Pray forgive me, Your Highness. Very well then, my students. Let us begin. To quote the words of one Susanna Grotoff, author of Knowledge is Light. The pursuit of knowledge is a journey with no destination. As long as people live, there is always something to learn. And so we learn, we record, we speak. Points connect, thus forming our history, our agency, our identity. This world we live in is not for or of any one individual, and neither is knowledge. And so I write and speak of all that I learned, to plant seeds of knowledge that will be harvested by those who follow me. To you who have found my writings, read well these words, that they may help you build a bridge to a brighter future.